Happy birthday, Dave!
Happy birthday, Dave!
Thank you very much.
We wish you a happy birthday, a joyous and celebrated birthday to our dear Dave. May you have a long, long life. All right.
Here we go. Aw. Because the very first time we played together was at a birthday, and this was its theme.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Lovely Rita, meet her maid. Lovely Rita, meet her maid. Lovely Rita, meet her maid. Nothing can come between us. When it gets dark, I tow your heart away. Standing by a parking meter, when I caught a glimpse of Rita, filling in her tickets in her little white book. In a cab, she looked much older, and the bag across her shoulder made her look a little like a military man. Oh, lovely Rita, meet her maid. May I inquire discreetly whether you're free to take some tea with me? Rita. Took her out and tried to win her. Had a laughing over dinner. Told her I would really like to see her again. Got the bill and Rita paid it. Took her home and nearly made it. Sitting on the sofa with a sister or two. Oh, lovely Rita, meet her maid. Where would I be without you? Kiss a wink and make me think of you. Lovely meet her maid. Lovely Rita, meet her maid. Lovely Rita, meet her maid. Lovely Rita, meet her maid. I go. Lovely Rita, meet her maid. 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 Oh, lovely Rita, meet her maid. Oh, lovely Rita, meet her maid. Lovely Rita, meet her maid. Oh, so fun. I'd forgotten about that, Narissa. So
What did
it
you
was
forget?
that the first time we ever played with Dave was at a birthday party. I remembered that, but I'd forgotten that it was it was Narissa's birthday, so it was June 2nd, and Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band came out on June 2nd, the same day that Narissa was born. So was it the 25th?
The U.S. edition came out the day I was born. The British edition came out the day before.
Okay, but the U.S. edition came out on the day you were born, and it was the 25th
And I'm a US
anniversary
edition,
of.
It was my
the
25th birthday?
Yeah, it was your 25th birthday.
Because it was 90.
Whoa.
No, it was
Yeah.
93, wasn't it? I was 26. Sorry.
Another thing I remember about that night is that Dave at the middle of the party was like, you guys, could we turn on the TV? Because the Tonys are on and my mom's there.
Like about to
She's
get
been
an award.
nominated. And we were like, what? So we took a little break.
We took a break.
To watch
To
some
watch
Tonys.
that. That was the happiest day. Oh my God, that was the happiest day. Also, I found the invitations we made, which were these black and white Xeroxes where we cut out pictures of us and stuck them in the Sgt. Pepper's tableau. That was our invitation.
All right.
Oh,
So
those
welcome to
days.
Dave's birthday show. I have I'm not very good at giving up control, but I have to an extent handed over the reins to Dave to determine our set list for tonight's show. Is heavily influenced by his desires, even if it was put in order by me. This is a song that is about us. Young us.
Young us.
You. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But we don't say a word. 'Cause we're cowards. And your friends all really like me and tell me that I'm good for you. And I think it's true. My friends think I'm crazy and tell me not to hold my breath. I guess I'm depressed. 'Cause you we're cowards. My mother always calls me to ask me how you are and to say hello. She says hello. Your mom sent out Christmas cards with everybody's picture, including mine. It made me cry. 'Cause you know, and I know, but we don't say a word. I mean, around your birthday, you should remember it's like a bell of mindfulness that you should be taking care of yourself and you should have your yearly physical.
Really? Is that what everybody thinks on their birthday?
Some people do. But actually, your insurance company won't really let you do that anymore because you have to make your next appointment a year and a day after your last appointment. So eventually, it's going to be far after your birthday.
Yeah. Or you have a child who needs to get a physical, but you keep scheduling it at a time that you can't go. And then you schedule it on the day that you're supposed to get your own COVID vaccine. And then what do you do?
What are you even... All right, so here's the thing that I want you to prepare for, okay? Are you ready to prepare? Later on in the show, we're going to ask Dave some questions about being our producer.
Get your questions
ready. So if you have
ready.
questions that you want us to ask him, feel free to put them in the chat. Meanwhile, I need a doctor.
1, 2, 3.
I used to be young, now I'm old. I used to be hot, now I'm almost cold. I used to be hard as candy, but I've been sucked on too long, so long, so long. I used to be, and now I'm low. I used to be wise, now I don't know. I used to make magic and turn men into toads. Now I'm the one who follows them down the road. I wear a good bullseye on the chest of my white wedding dress. I need a doctor. I need a doctor. I need a doctor. I need a doctor. I used to wear black, and now I'm blue. I used to tell lies, and now I tell the truth. I'm not successful, no, but I don't mind. Success makes you old before your time. The drug of hope with my breathless to ward off bitterness. Oh, I need a doctor. I need a doctor. I need a doctor. I need a doctor. Oh, I was bad, and now I'm good. I was Lolita, now I'm Red Riding Hood. Hey, 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 Oh, super fun.
That song is a shot of good medicine.
This is a song that Narissa wrote that we actually recorded independent of any other record at the time. It ended up on our record, The Full Catastrophe, but it was written a little bit earlier and was being used for a video for a local nonprofit. So we recorded it as a one-off, and I remember in those days we lived in a house where our studio was in the apartment above the garage, and Dave's commute was the garage, and then I'd be in the house, you know. So I remember I had done my we had put everything down. We'd laid down all the tracks, and Dave was mixing, and he came over to the house and he said, "Okay, I've done something kind of different than what I normally do, but I think it's actually really, really cool, and I just want you to come over and hear it."
Wait.
And so I was like, "Okay." And I walked over through the garage to the studio, and I sat down and listened to the mix, and it was like hyper auto-tuned, like the most processed auto-tuned sounding vocal.
Totally pixelated, like Cher sounding.
Wait, was it a joke?
Yes.
Yes.
100% joke.
Oh my God.
He was teasing me,
Because
and I was like, I didn't want to hurt his feelings, but I was like, what the heck?
oh my God, what a good joke. But wait, I remember recording this in your dining room on a tiny little weird thing that you'd gotten. Not in the studio.
Really?
What?
Maybe we just did the demo there.
Maybe.
Because then I built the track around
That could be.
your demo.
Oh. I did my parts in the dining room. But why?
I don't know.
I don't remember. It's funny. Memory is a strange thing, drawing blood and sometimes more.
Keen edge. It's a keen edge.
Yeah, has keen edge.
Okay. This has been a request actually for a few weeks.
Sorry, there's something.
I know I told that long story, and then Narissa still has to tune her guitar after.
I actually already tuned.
I know. I remember you were tuning while I was telling the story, and I was like, "It's going to be such a smooth." I'm not going to say that word that some people hate.
Trousers?
I'll tell you a joke though. Okay, this guy is standing around, and his friend comes up, and he goes, oh, "Man, that's a nice ass shirt."
Oh God, you told
And
this
the
story.
friend says, "Thanks, but I call them pants."
Oh, no.
It's
All
such a good joke.
We're having a snowstorm. I blame the snowstorm for my guitar's crankitude. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What if all the moments that felt like failure were really the ones that made me strong? What if all the time when you thought you'd ruin me, there actually was nothing wrong? I know there are times when you think our house will crumble and fall on our heads. Believe me when I say our house is strong and so are you. The broken spots are where the light shines through. Our house is strong and so are we. It's the forgiving of each other that sets us free. I know it wasn't easy to watch me struggle to finally get to my feet. I know it wasn't easy to work to feed us when we kept interrupting your sleep. You always had time to hold me close, to listen and believe. When I heard a ghost, I believed you when you say our house is strong and so are you. The haunted rooms are where the truth comes through. Our house is strong and so are we. It's the forgiveness fire that sets us free. And there were those years when we couldn't speak without it ending in a fight. You had the wisdom to let me go crashing through with no headlights. I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you hid it. One day in the summer we made the time to gather like the women we'd grown to be. Gathered like the harvest, we heard the news, and everything vanished from the screen. The mother we get is the mother we need, even when we're all alone. I hear you sing to your own mama. Our house is strong, and so are you. The broken spots are where the light shines through. Our house is strong, and so are we. It's the forgiving of each other that sets us. Our house is strong, and so are you. The haunted rooms are where the truth comes through. Our house is strong, and so are we. It's the believing in each other that sets us free.
So Dave,
Gonna do
yeah, we're gonna do something.
really scary.
It's scary for Nurse and me. It's not scary for Dave. And Dave says, "Well, Dave, you should talk to them about this." But Dave was saying that Narissa and I are not as familiar with this song, and Patty isn't either. And Dave was like, "How is that even possible? That seems impossible. What were you doing in 1979 and 1980?" And he says in his house, growing up in 1979, 1980, this band was always on rotation.
It was a big event. 1979, 1980 were very important years for me in music and guitar playing.
I mean, I think that's
Which
like,
is
I think
fortuitous.
that's like 12 to 14 is the imprinting of your musical.
I turned 12, and AC/DC Back in Black came out, and Neil Young, Live Rust, and Rust Never Sleeps came out. And both of those were like, and I'd stay all day in my room playing along with those. But also this song didn't come out in its original form in 1980. It came out in its live and more familiar form in 1980. This is
At Budokan?
Cheap Trick at Budokan.
Oh, yeah.
And on the drums, Mr. Bunny Carlos. Does anyone remember that? I remembered, I listened to that record so much that I knew all the banter in between the songs.
That's how I was with Simon and Garfunkel concert at Central Park. And here's to the guy selling loose joints. And I was like, what is that?
And I was that way with Let It Be.
And now we're going to sing All the Angels Chorus.
So,
All the Angels Chorus?
I don't know.
I always thought it was All the Angels Come.
I think it's probably dirty, actually, what they said.
Oh.
And closer to what you said.
so anyway.
I heard this song for the first time today.
What?
Yes.
No way. This was totally playing on the loudspeakers at the place where we went swimming.
I can't explain it. However, you're right. Somewhere deep down.
DC 101 played this all the time, I'm sure.
Well, I'll
Ready?
listen to that. Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Mother told me, yes, she told me I need girls like you. She also told me, stay away, you'll never know what you'll catch. Just the other day I heard of a soldier's falling off some Indonesian junk that's going round. Mama's alright, daddy's alright, they just seem a little weird. Surrender, surrender, but don't give yourself away. Hey, hey, Father says your mother's right, she's really up on things. Before we married, Mama served in the wax in the Philippines. Now I had heard the wax recruited old maids for the war, but Mommy's neither one of those. I've known her all these years. Mama's alright, daddy's alright, they just seem a little weird. Surrender, surrender, but don't give yourself away. Hey, 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 yeah. When I woke up, Mama made me see the rest of the year. Every time I got to thinking where they disappeared. And I woke up, Mom and Dad are rolling on the couch, rolling numbers, rock and rolling, got my Kiss records out. Mama's alright, Daddy's alright, they just seem a little weird. Surrender, surrender, but don't give yourself away. Hey,
Oh, the Budokan fans loved that. Yay!
Were you familiar with that song? Yeah. Tom's like, you Neil's people
Were you
are
a
so
conscious
weird.
person in the 20th century?
He's like, I thought I married a musician.
We have a special guest.
We do.
Yes, we do.
But let's talk first.
We're gonna
Now is
talk.
the time when we're going to ask Dave some questions about production.
Okay. Oops.
All right. Here's my notes. I'm Terry Gross. Dave,
Terry Gross.
just interested to know. Do you approach the production with a master plan ahead of time? Or does it all reveal itself to you more organically as you are working on the record?
Terry Gross does not sound like that.
I know. She's really awesome. I love her.
That's more the NPR women with
That's the SNL version.
Yeah.
I was doing the SNL version of the women doing that. Yeah.
Right.
Too far away. Seriously, though.
So, does a record? No, it comes to me. It comes in pieces. It comes with the songs, and then it comes with an imagination about what each song can be, and then once the imagination part is realized, which usually starts with the drums, then the song becomes what it's going to become as a production event.
And like that's when you start going, oh, now I know which other instruments are going to be on it, or
Yeah.
what the solo is going to
Yeah.
sound like, or something like that.
Yeah, but usually I have a pretty good, like the imagination part usually resembles the result.
Wow,
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's satisfying.
that is satisfying.
When has it not worked out that way?
Wait, that was not in our list of questions.
Aren't I?
Failure was not on our list of questions.
No, I didn't mean
No,
failure. It's just sometimes, the muse takes you a different direction
Oh,
when
yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
in the middle of it.
Huh.
If it never happened,
Nothing
that's okay.
really jumps out like as that maybe New State of Grace. I remember having no idea
Yeah.
what we were going to do.
Well, and I still don't know what to do with that song. Remember, I rewrote it over the summer.
I played some insane, like, the Edge meets, like, Steve Howe guitar ridiculousness.
I love that,
I love it too,
but it's hard to reproduce live.
that
We
a
should
question?
try.
What other producer is
Oh.
your biggest inspiration?
Oh, good question.
I
Phil
would-
Spector.
Wait, stop. Ugh.
Well, so and now I can't remember his name. Not Steve Martin.
Steve Martin? George Martin?
Yes, George Martin. You know,
Eufy.
that obscure producer,
That
George
obscure.
Martin. I
Oh,
would say-
because of America, right?
right,
Because you
exactly.
love that record
Yes.
so much.
No, I would say George Martin.
Jeff.
Why
no,
can't
Glenn.
I remember anyone named
Glenn Johns.
Glenn Johns. What?
Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin, and for a long time Don Was. I was super impressed. Those Bonnie Raitt records. What is wrong with me?
You're old now.
53. I'm screwed. Well, he did a Stones record that sounded
Oh,
amazing.
that's right. Which one was that?
I don't know. It had a banana on the front.
Okay.
We
I'll look
also
it up.
all really loved Paul Fox, who ended up doing Taxi Girl. But I remember like we would put record after record in and be like, not you, okay, whatever. The rest
I
of
liked
us
him
did.
fine.
But that Victoria Williams record, you
Yeah,
loved.
I love that Victoria Williams record.
All right. Okay, this is sort of like Narissa's question. Which song surprised you the most from when you first heard it fully realized production?
My House or Haven't Got a Thing.
Both on Love in China.
Both on
Interesting.
Love in China.
Why? Elaborate.
Well, so on Love in China, that was the first record where band rehearse with, like come up with stuff. But my feeling was we're going to find cool players who aren't us and aren't me to do things that we can't do ourselves. Amazing guitar named Kevin. He played, and what he said, okay, I'm coming. These unbelievable things on Ticket to My House. All the guitars on Ticket to My House are Kevin Barry. All the guitars except is,
Haven't got a thing.
and I had no idea what it would be until he came in for me.
Wow.
That was
I remember being listening, going, "Whoa, That's good. I thought
1994 me, I could identify immediately the differences. But it's been such a gradual thing. It's like watching your kids grow, and then all of a sudden, our son is like super tall. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can identify like.
We're all definitely less emotional during the process of the making of the records than we used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like less passionate, but less sensitive to each other. We fight less.
And more.
We do. All right, so we're gonna do a song for you.
Comfortable with each other. I
This
think,
is,
the thing. Like we know what we're doing. It's like not scary, and we know how.
I also feel like I've accepted my limitations and I don't hate them anymore. I sort of like them now.
Also, I've accepted my limitations, and I don't feel like I have to like do something that somebody else is capable of doing.
They've
Like,
already done it. It's
Dave
really good.
could play the guitar for me if I can't get it right.
Lila could play the fiddle for us.
Lila could play the fiddle. Maybe.
So we're going to do a couple of songs from Love in China, which was, as Dave said, the first record that we made that was sort of the three of us creating a Neiled sound. And this features Lila today on fiddle. We're so grateful to have her here.
She was not.
How old you were when you started playing guitar? Oh, tell Guthrie. I was 9.
9.
Tell Guthrie.
Guthrie, Dave was 9. You can tell him you have a mic.
I don't. I unplugged my mic.
Oh, he unplugged it. Oh, got it. I was like, why? Guthrie, Dave was 9 when he started playing the guitar.
Okay.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't wanna get my heart broken. Don't wanna lay myself out on the line. Got me plenty of friends. If you're in need of a friend, you can have one of mine. Don't wanna lay my heart open for the arrow to find the tender spot. Don't wanna think about what I don't have. I wanna worry about what I've got. But you pull me in, make me feel brand new again. Make me turn around when you walk away. This is not me. This is not how I play. I'm in a tailspin back again. Tailspin back again. Tailspin back again. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got everything I wanted. How could I want something more? I'm not the kind to spend the afternoon waiting for a package to arrive at my door. And when it does, I say, hey, what's this? Is it something I really need? Did I ask for a God to come down to the earth? Did I ask you to intercede? But you changed my mind, reconfigure how I spend my time. Make me lift my chin when you break my heart. Where's the fun in that? When does an easy part start? I'm in a tailspin back again. Tailspin back again. Tailspin back again. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, tailspin back again. Tailspin back again.
old were you when you started playing the violin? 4.
All right, that's 10 years. Wow.
This is another song from Love in China, and this is a pretty joyful song. Love in China's album has a lot of feelings, and also a lot of hope and a lot of growth. I feel like there's just so much wisdom in that record. I love the songs on that record. I love it so much.
Thank you.
But this song feels like the most sort of joyful of the songs on that record.
This is
It
the
has,
20-year anniversary of that record.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's 19 years old right now.
nope.
It's 2021.
No, because it came out in 2002.
Oh, it did.
We made it in 2001.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I wrote all these songs that fall of 2000 and most of them the winter of 2001.
Right.
And then we went in the studio in the fall. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't recall your cruelty. Only remember your smile. I've been hiding like a refugee in a self-help hive. I've been hiding like a book. If you wanna know me, you'll have to look. Yesterday's girl. Yesterday's girl. Yesterday's girl is doing fine, doing fine. You were just velveteen. I thought I could love you real. Promises from the magazine compelling me to lie and steal. Tell me time will help me forget you. They can't make me regret you. Yesterday's girl. Yesterday's girl. Yesterday's girl is doing fine, doing fine. Yesterday's girl, sun is shining. Yesterday's girl, you can't sit still. Yesterday's girl, here is your coffee. Yesterday's girl, I'll pay your bill. Yesterday's girl, you're looking lovely. Yesterday's girl, you're looking strong. Yesterday's girl, please look around you. You are right where you belong. I could pick flowers from the past, let them surround me like so many photographs, creating a boundary. I have a garden of my own now, tending it better alone now. Yesterday's girl. Yesterday's girl. Yesterday's girl is doing fine, doing fine. Yesterday's girl. Yesterday's girl. Yesterday's girl is doing fine, doing fine, fine. La 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. Yesterday's girl.
That's for Gwendolyn tonight. So, Nerissa's heading over to the piano, you might notice. I'm going to do a song from our record 17.
Ready, rock band?
Totally.
Oh, it would help if I turned this on.
I've been grateful for the journey. I've been grateful for the hill, and I've been grateful for the face that greets me every morning. Still I wonder if I took the right fork when the left was calling, the left was calling me. Oh, but darling, you're the right one. That's what everybody told me since I was young. If I won you, I'd be face to the sun, face to the sun. Oh, but darling, we're the same one. We are both built like the sun. We need the moon to orbit. I can't orbit you. If I tried, I'd surely freeze in a world all full of Normandies, in a world all full of Normandies. It was only for a moment. We were children hunting starfish, and we waited through the low tide, but our sights were on the far shore, and we chose each other every time. And when they asked me who I loved the boy who always chose me too. In a world that thinks in binaries, we always meet our high above us in the highlands. We were splashing in the shoreland, singing, we can feel it all over. What a world we get to live in, when there are wonders such as these. And it's a true baptism you and I both knew, marking us to preparing us for Normandy, preparing us for Normandy. Oh, my brother, we were sailors, we were starlight navigators. We gave our elements and consonants and reflexes to genuflect, and we wore the proudly, because sailors never age. We only drift a little over toward dry land. Counted up your braveries, searching for your Normandy, searching for your Normandy. I saw you from afar, I watched you stumble up the shoreline, and before you even got there, you bowed out ever courtly, and your sacrament was lovely, but your vision just can't All the glory and the dream are folded in with all the laundry. It's a good life, we both should know, but I fear I've let you down by choosing something so mundane. It seems like one of us should stay to close the show. Down through every century, there'll always be a Normandy. There'll always be a Normandy.
I sang the wrong word, didn't I? It's not mundane.
Contained.
Thank you. It was like, it's mundane is too on the nose. It was much more poetic than that. I'm really sorry.
No problem.
It rhymed,
But I was
and it
thinking,
meant sort of the same thing.
I was thinking while we were singing that song that one of the reasons I love having Dave be my producer and you be my singer. Remember how Dave Howard used to call you my singer?
Nerissa's singer or his singer?
No, he would say, "She's my singer." He'd point to you or me. She's my rhythm guitar player. She's my singer.
I like it that he said that.
I do too. It was such a cute thing. Anyway, what I was gonna say was,
Oh, I would love to come to Berkeley. It's been a long time.
Berkeley, California. I
Tiana
have
would
heard
love
of
that
such
too.
a place. Oh my God, I love playing at Berkeley. Anyway, what I was going to say is, there's sort of a reverence for the song, and I don't mean my songs, I mean anybody's songs that you guys have.
Oh.
Like, it always starts with the song and what the song is asking for, which is, I hope, how we try to cover songs when we cover songs, but it's also, there's not a lot of ego when you go from the song in a way.
Well, you're very trusting too. Like you bring your song, and then you say, "Okay."
Well,
And then
I wouldn't be that way if I didn't feel like you got it.
right? Yeah, I mean,
And there's a long history there
right.
of you getting them, but you always did. You always did. So this is a song about long, long relationships that take work and are worth it. Okay?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3.
When we met, I thought our journey was over. Locked the door and shut me in. Bell ring, invite our friends to come over. Celebrate the holy sin. But our love's much bigger than either one of us. We knew love won't be contained. Don't wanna be right, don't wanna be wrong, don't wanna be smart, don't wanna be strong. I don't even want to be happy. If you tell me what's true, I'll know what to do. And I can be me, you can be you. We'll have a full catastrophe. I wanna see the sunset in the desert. I want the moonlight by the sea. but the years fly by. One day it's hard to know the reason to ask why. We say we're in it for the memories, but I trade in all my scrapbooks for an hour more of sleep. I wanna rise before the kids start us spinning. Take your hand and say a prayer. I wanna take you back to our beginning, unsuspecting chosen pair, and how we traded all of our worldly goods, bet it all on that double rainbow. Don't wanna be right, don't wanna be wrong, don't wanna be smart, don't wanna be strong. I don't even want to be happy. Oh, if you tell me what's true, I'll know what to do, and I can be me, and you can be you. We'll have the full catastrophe. Do-do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do,
I read this article this week that was about two things. It was an article about two other articles. And one of the articles that it was about was this guy, it might have been a tweet, not an article, but he was like, the problem with the whole reason the GameStop thing happened is because there's a bunch of young men in their basements who aren't getting enough sex. And then this other article was like, they've found out that there are fewer babies being born. They weren't sure whether the pandemic was going to cause a baby boom, but instead it has caused the opposite.
A baby
A baby bust.
boof.
Anyway, neither of the first things I think maybe had been written by men. I don't know. People who don't have young children running around their house, but like I'm sure that anyone who does have young children running around their house during the pandemic is like, yeah, I can tell you a lot of reasons why people aren't getting pregnant. Not to mention the fact that it's scary. You don't know whether it's dangerous to be pregnant during the pandemic. You don't know if there's going to be a hospital available for you when you want to give birth. Like there's all sorts of reasons, right? That makes sense. And this person was criticizing the original two articles for being dumb, and I agreed with her. And I was thinking about that as I was singing that song and thinking about how, wow, like if we thought we had the full catastrophe before we were all shut into our houses together on different Zoom meetings in every room, then boy, do we now know what it is.
Yeah, at least now we have kids who are old enough to operate their own TVs and internets and video games.
Well, and
without our help.
And help me. Let's
us.
be honest.
Let's be honest.
Anyway, we love you. We're going to sing one more song live, and then we are going to play you a video. And we will be back next week with a whole other set. You know what I'm realizing, guys, is that next week is
The 8th.
the 8th. And the week after that
I'm going to be in the
is
Adirondacks.
the 15th. What?
I'll come back for the show.
Okay. Is the 15th. So that means that the 15th is after Valentine's Day. So we could make the 8th show
Love
our
songs.
sort of anti-Valentine's Day show,
Galentine's show.
where it's about love and its discontents. Because we have mostly discontents love songs more than
Not true.
actual love songs.
Not true. Not true. I mean, we have a lot of
discontents.
dysphoric.
Greta, dress.
Pretty much anything from
Cowards.
the 90s is dysphoric.
That's true. There's some more cheerful love songs later on. You're right.
Yeah.
Like
An
The Right
entire
Road.
record called The Full Catastrophe.
Yeah, that's true.
All love songs.
That's true.
And Love, Love, Love.
That's true.
Yeah.
And love is about so much. Love, love, love is about so much more kinds of love than just Valentine's love. All right. So maybe I don't know. We'll see. We'll let you know what it's going to be. But if you think that's a good idea, let us know.
Oh, I have a new
What?
song called It's All About Love. It's all about love.
Didn't we do that?
It
Did we
keeps
do
the
it?
body going.
Okay, but we should do
even
that.
If it keeps you from knowing.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll learn a new song. I'll do that.
Okay.
For our loves and its discontents.
Can we do Love Stinks?
Yes.
Who's
Can we do
that
Love
guy?
Shack?
Love Shack is a little old place where
Did you just
we can get
wait?
together.
Love Stinks?
Love Stinks and
Again,
Love Shack.
Where were you in 1980?
I
said I would do
I
Love
know,
Stinks.
you know it.
I don't know what
Love
Love
Stinks.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, yeah. Love stinks. Love stinks. Love stinks. Yeah, yeah. There, we did it.
I was sitting in a railway station, got a ticket. So it's February album writing month, Narissa.
Oh my God.
And I know that you're all like getting a master's
Get on
and
it.
writing some novels, blah, blah, blah. But tomorrow's Groundhog's Day and it's February album writing month.
knew you were going to
So
tell me
like,
I had to
what
write
is going
Groundhog's
on?
Day.
There's 3 good minor holidays in the month of February that you could be writing about. Groundhog's Day, Valentine's Day, leap year.
February. What about President's Day?
President's Day. I'm going to write songs for all 4 of those holidays by next week.
Okay.
Yet none of them will be longer than 20 seconds, but
I could
I'll
definitely
do a
write
medley.
I could definitely write. There is a Groundhog song by Buffy St. Marie. It goes, Groundhog, Groundhog, and she plays it with a mouth harp.
I love Buffy St. Marie.
She's the best.
okay. Anyway, here's our last song live. Stick around for the video. We love you. We'll see you next week. I keep my lamp burning steady when I'm here. I keep my lamp burning steady when I'm here. I keep my lamp burning steady. When it's time, I will be ready. I keep my lamp burning steady when I'm here. I keep my floor clean and shiny when I'm here. I keep my floor clean and shiny when I'm here. I keep my floor clean and shiny. I know what's yours. Who is mine? I keep my floor clean and shiny when I'm here. Don't have no need for your magicians when I'm here. Not when I'm here. Don't have no need for no magicians when I'm here. Not when I'm here. Don't have no need for no magicians or fortune tellers or physicians. I don't need no magicians when I'm here. I will tell you that I love you when I love you when I'm here. I will tell you that I love you when I'm here. I'll tell you and I will tell you and I won't try to move or budge you. I will tell you that I love you when I'm here.
when everything was new. I showed you all the world, and you knew what to do. You wore the right dress every time, and every note a valentine from me to you. Wasn't that a time? Wasn't that a time? We brought the world together at each city stage. We pledged the only doctor